Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest brought to you by Live Oak, Texas Vodka is scheduled for 3 rounds in the Fury Amateur Series Bantamweight Division. Introducing your first competitor fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, and he weighed in at a perfect 135 pounds. Fighting out of Galveston, Texas, today he makes his amateur debut. Here is Houstin Marza. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This freestyle fighter stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, and he weighed in officially at 134.2 pounds. Fighting out of Victoria, Texas, today he too makes his amateur debut. This is Edward Warzone Caldera. Your referee in charge, Professor Joe Solis.
Gotta say, all the Warzone Call of Duty fans are going nuts out there. One of the most creative nicknames. His last name's Caldera, which is a map on Call of Duty Warzone. Amazing.
Nice jab from Warzone. Insta clinch from these young bloods. I'd like to think of myself as a Warzone enthusiast myself.
Yeah, as am I, time to time.
I play most evenings. Yeah, very cool. You see Houstin with a nice, both these guys, Greco style, both have their hands locked on an over-under. Can be hard, you gotta be really physical and acute with angles. Nice, that's a nice little level change from Houstin. It's a full elevation, he's gotta get the hips out.
Yeah, big dump here.
Which he does, ends up in the full guard there of Warzone.
Yeah, Marza in the top now, trying to get some sort of ground and pound going, but man, Caldera just all over the place. Yeah, giving the back up in the process of getting up though.
Man, good job on Warzone for getting his hips nice and high. A nice little punch there on the inside from Houstin. Nice, Warzone did a good job hand fighting.
Trying to turn his way back around, gonna run the ref over. Bantamweight's getting after it.
Houstin on a high C. Man, I'll tell you, a lot of good over and under work from both guys. Seems like, you know, the wrestling and cage fighting has been the theme here this evening. We've got a couple of back-to-back finishes, some submissions, a guillotine and rear naked choke.
Takedown there for Houstin Marza, landing in the top position. Caldera trying to get his way back up, wall walking, doing the right thing, but Houstin probably gonna get him right back down, yep.
Nice, that was a crafty little way to boot the post out.
Yeah, that's kind of been the theme of our night. A lot of this cage grappling, a lot of this clinch work throughout quite a few fights this afternoon.
What's funny is if anyone was able to watch the weigh-ins, there was a lot of mean mugging going on.
Absolutely,
like in the face-offs,
yeah.
The guys did not want to stop looking at each other. And that brings fun, intense fights. When you get two guys, you know, kind of hell-bent on running at each other and throwing, you end up clinching a lot. And I think that's why we're seeing so much, you know, good wrestling and grappling here tonight. And this is just the appetizer. We got 4 title fights tonight. The best of the best amateurs, you know, quad headlining this card. Nice trip there from Houstin, back to the back. This time he's got his hooks in.
Double hooks, looking for the neck. Can he get underneath the chin? He's on the chin, but we know that it doesn't matter.
I mean, he's gonna pull that.
He's going after it.
This one's deep. This one's really deep.
Heavy arch in the back. 10 seconds left in the round, however.
10 seconds is a lot of time in a fully locked in choke. He turns through though. Does Warzone.
Yeah, looks like Warzone's gonna make it out of this round. That's it, yeah.
Houstin making the most of his time on the back.
Yeah, definitely kind of the exclamation point at the end of the round there for Houstin, able to get into that position. Threatening a finish there. Very good for him to give that to the referees at the last, I'm sorry, the judges, the last moments of that round. The replay's on the screen now. There's that big lift and dump from Houstin. Another good little trip to get the action down to the floor. Ankle pick here. very adamant about getting the takedowns.
Man, I thought we were going to see a tap. That was a tight choke.
Finish here. Wayne, however, in the background doesn't think so, shaking his head. Nah, that's not. That's not it. And he was right. He got out. All right, that's going to take us here to our second round. See if these gentlemen keep that same pace and intensity up. All right, second round action coming your way.
And this is why I enjoy the young guy fights. They literally ran at each other. And that's what I mean. Like, that's what it's not that these guys are shooting. They're just both stepping into the pocket, throwing bombs, and naturally colliding and then grabbing the punching arm.
And ran at each other and just kind of met like shoulder to shoulder, bounced off of each other, and then the fight could continue taking place. But yeah, very much just kind of a battering ram mentality from both these guys. Meet in the middle and see which one gives way. Good little trip there for Houston, trying to stay on top here, but Warzone doing a great job here using that whizzer.
Yeah, he had the whizzer, still has it, but he had to clear his hips simultaneously. Gives his back up again in the process.
Well, let's see a lot more time to work with here for Marza. Gonna look for the trip, get him back down to the mat. Shrugs him by, gets to the back here, takes a post out and dumps him again. But Caldera, man, doing a great job every single time. Knees hit the mat, or he's on all fours. He works his way right back up against the cage, wall walks, looking to turn back in and get back into this fight.
As Warzone's thinking about a Kimura, but he's not quite in position to genuinely threaten it. And Houston's really riding him out.
Yeah, Houston just climbing on over. He's got one hook in, looking to try to get between the hip and the fence, get his other hook in. Caldera doing a good job. Staying pressed against the fence, not letting it happen. Action right here in front of us now. Houston gets the takedown once more.
Man, just getting so much usage out of his underhooks is Houston.
Both hooks in, going for an arm now.
Yeah. Houston's got to, okay, he elects to let the arm go and keep the back, which is the smart choice. That's the statistically more successful, viable choice. But with that Kimura grip, he could have sat through for a rear-sided arm bar.
Locks up his body triangle now, pinning Caldera here in this position. Body triangle very difficult to deal with. Once it has been fully locked on, now have to protect the neck and then try to figure out how to get that lock broken.
Nice, good punches here from Houston.
30 seconds left here in the second round. Houston, Marza unloading some pretty heavy shots here. Caldera tries to front flip his way out of it.
Man, that body triangle was just keeping him glued.
Trying to get back across the chin here. Houston, body triangle locked once more. Digging at this chin. 10 seconds left. See if he makes it out of this round the same way.
Oh, man.
Going for a squeeze right at the end. Oh!
I think the bell
looks
rang.
as if the bell rang just before.
So, like, that was a hard bell ring, and then he, like, I think he was like, hey, like, let go, the round is over. I don't think it was tapping. And even if it was, it doesn't matter, because, like, that, if it's on the bell, then yeah, but it was way well after the bell.
Nonetheless, that's going to take us to our third round. Both these guys giving it everything that they've got.
Don't be surprised if we see another back take attempt here from Houston early on.
Another third round finish could be coming up. Yeah, pretty much been the story here. Houston trying to get onto the back, multiple takedowns and takedown attempts, eventually getting to the back control toward the end of these rounds. You see there, he's saying, no, I didn't tap. Here we are going into the third. All right, last round of the fight underway.
Oh, man. Big high kick by Houston.
Big kick there from Caldera, however, slips as he lands, ends up on the bottom now with his closed guard.
We're gonna see a pass here from Houstin. Really crowded the hips. Nice little leg drag position here from Houstin.
Yeah, I love this position. Very controlling position, pinning that bottom leg. Multiple opportunities to pass. You can pass around to the side control. They give the back up. You take that, or you could also get right over that thigh into the full mount position.
Yeah, plus it just prevents the defensive routing from the bottom man. Like, they cannot turn in. They can turn away, but in doing it, you expose your back.
That back up, that head control, not really going to pay off for Caldera. Going to have to let go of that, given the back up in doing so. Marza looking for one hook.
That's between, getting stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Looking for two hooks.
You either don't turn and get pinned, or you do turn and this happens. Oh, man.
As you predicted, he went for that back one more time. Caldera turns in, giving up the mount. Can't handle the strike, so he gives the back up once more. We're going to see a rear naked choke attempt.
Man, Caldera has proven difficult to finish, but every time this has happened, we've had more and more and more time. The first 10 seconds, then about 50 seconds, now a minute and a half.
Locks the body triangle now. This potentially could be the beginning of the end. There it is.
Big submission win there.
Absolutely. I think
Houstin Marza.
I think he knew if he could get to the back, he could get it done. Was adamant about doing it. Got to the back, locked the body triangle, applied the necessary choke and pressure. It gets the tap. Houstin Marza picking up the victory here in this fight. Coach putting his chain on, bling, bling. Replay of the finish coming right up. Alex is going to be having a word with our winner here in just a couple of moments. We'll see if we can get that replay on the screen in a second and walk you through that finish. Here it is right here. Yeah, you can see the heavy breathing there of Caldera's chest. Body triangle gets locked up, prevents that breathing from happening. Then a little bit of pressure applied onto the choke, and that's all she wrote. Forced to tap is Caldera. Rear naked choke victory for Houstin Marza. Let's take it into Wayne now and make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes. 1 minute, 50 seconds into the third and final round. Declaring your winner by tap out due to a rear naked choke, Houstin Marza!
All right, Alex is gonna have a word with our winner, Houstin Marza.
All right, guys, I'm here with Houstin Marza. You guys, he's only 17 years old, stepping in the cage, doing a man's sport. Houstin, congratulations. Give us your thoughts on how you're feeling tonight.
Honestly, it's a lot different than a smoker. I wanted to work more hands, but the takedowns were there, the punches were there, so I went for them. I tried my best to be exciting for y'all. I appreciate all my family coming out. 4 Ounce Fight Club, Main Street Boxing, one time, baby, let's go!
So Houstin, while we have you in the cage, let's make the most out of this moment. If you look up at the big screen here, they're gonna walk us through the finish. Just give us the play-by-play on what's going on.
So, here, I tried to choke him out like 3 times. The second round, I thought I got a tap, but here I was like, I'm gonna just squeeze. I used everything in my body. I got it done, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, man, you found the back in all 3 rounds. You found the finish. What a debut. 17 years old. Houstin Marza, congratulations.
All right, big win there in his debut for Houstin Marza, getting the job done with the rear naked choke.